All right, we're going to start with the G string on the 2nd fret. Okay, and what we're going to do is pick it and then immediately bend it, and I'm going to push the string up towards the ceiling. And you can see I'm using 2 fingers because one finger is just not powerful enough, especially when you're right here next to the nut. So let's use 2 fingers. All right, so let's pick the G string, and then after we pick it, then bend it. And then as I bend it up, then I'm going to let it keep ringing, and then I'm going to do the B string open, and then the high E open, and then back to the B string open. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 things. The first thing is pick the G string with a 2, then bend it. Very important. Don't bend it before you pick it, or when you pick it. Bend it after. And then as you're bending it and holding it, let it keep ringing. B string open, E string open, B string open. All right? And when you go fast, it sounds cool. And then, after that, we're going to go up to the, on the B string on 4. Okay? And I'm going to bend that up. And I'm going to bend it actually up to an E. So pick it and then bend it. Notice I'm using 2 fingers again in fret 4. And then I'm going to pick it again as it's bent. Okay? So I'm going to pick it and then bend it and then pick it again while I'm still bending it. So it's 1, 2, 3. 3 things. So from the beginning we have... Okay? And then after that, I'm going to let off with my middle finger. My pointer finger here is on 3. Pick that. And then I'm going to pull off. And then I'll get an open that way. Okay? Like that. So from the beginning we have... Alright, then I'm going to go to the G string. And I'm going to pick it and then bend it. And then let it back go down to pitch. Okay? So I have like that. Then I'm going to pull off. Then that gives me an open on the D. Okay? So let's go that far from the beginning. We have alright, and then a D string with a 2. So D string on 2 there. Alright? And it's really hard to make it sound right, even when you play it slow. I didn't do too good there myself. Let's do it again. Alright, and then we're going to have open E down here. Let that ring. Now keep in mind, if you're listening to his recording, he's tuned down a half step, which is really frustrating for us, you know, if we're tuned in standard, because it doesn't sound like what we're trying to listen to. But so it's a low E. He's tuned down a half step to E flat, if you're curious about that. So all the strings would be E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat, instead of standard tuning. Anyway, low E open. Now we're going to do this neat little chord here, and it's kind of a jazzy, bluesy sounding, but it's really cool. It's a movable chord, which means I can move it all over the place and play it anywhere on the guitar. But anyway, it's really a neat chord, and this is how you do it. It's an E chord, and we're going to do, I won't get into the theory behind it, let's just call it an E chord. We're going to have a 2nd fret with the middle finger on the D. We're going to have 1st fret on the G string with the pointer finger. Then I'm going to have 3rd fret on the B string with my ring finger, and then 3rd fret with my pinky on the high E. Now that's, you know, all 4 fingers down there. You got to curve them, get them down, and then pick these high 4 strings. The 4 strings closest to the floor. And you get that. Isn't that nice? It just sounds cool if you just went, you know. So he picks that low E and then go. So I go low E, then I'm going to strum down, and then up, and then down, up, and then down. I think. Let me listen. Yeah. And that next to the last one, I'll stop the string, so I have. And don't get the A string in there. I got it in there a little bit. What you can do is have your middle finger lightly touch the A string, and then it won't make any sound, even if you do pick it. Okay? So that middle finger has two jobs, pushing down the D string and also muting the A. All right? Then it's going to do that all again. So you do it again.